The car had died at the edge of the sunlit highway, steam rising like a quiet cry for help. And that was the moment Arvin Hale's life began to turn in a way he never saw coming. Most drove past it, his old pickup rattling with every mile, his mind heavy with bills, school lunches, and the silent weight of being both mother and father to his young son. Something tugged at him, the same instinct that had guided him through years of struggle, and he pulled over beneath the open blue sky, unaware that the woman standing beside that luxury sedan would reopen a chapter of his heart he thought was sealed forever. Before this story continues, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the quiet power of helping without expecting anything in return, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, leave a comment, and subscribe to Lifespark Stories. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that need them. Arvin had once been a skilled mechanic with big dreams. Life had shifted when his wife passed away suddenly, leaving him alone with a 6-year-old boy and a future that felt painfully fragile. He took whatever work he could find, fixing cars in driveways and parking lots during the day, and reading bedtime stories at night with grease still under his fingernails. That afternoon, the sunlight was sharp and warm, the road humming with passing traffic, when he knelt beside the broken car and began to work, focused only on the task at hand and the small kindness he could offer. He finally looked up, wiping sweat from his brow. Recognition hit him like a wave he couldn't outrun. The woman standing there was Celine Marrow, now a self-made millionaire CEO known for building an empire from nothing, but once the girl who had shared late afternoons, handwritten dreams, and promises of forever with him years ago. Time had changed her clothes, her posture, and the calm confidence in her eyes, yet the familiar presence of her stirred something deep inside him. He felt suddenly small, aware of his worn shirt, his aging truck, the quiet life he lived far from the headlines she now occupied. Arvin finished the repair carefully, refusing to rush, despite the weight of memories pressing against him. His hands shook slightly, not from the engine's heat, but from the collision of past and present. He expected her to barely notice him, to offer a polite thanks and drive away into the bright afternoon, leaving him with nothing but a reminder of what might have been. Instead, the moment lingered, thick with unspoken history, as if the road itself had paused to watch. Celine recognized him too, not because of his appearance, but because kindness is a way of revealing the soul. She saw the same steady patience, the same quiet strength that once made her feel safe when the world seemed uncertain. Learning about his life as a single father, the years of sacrifice, and the way he had never let bitterness take root, shifted something inside her. Success had given her everything except peace, and standing there in the daylight, she felt the echo of a simpler love she had never truly forgotten. As Arvin prepared to leave, declining any reward beyond knowing the car would run again, the weight he carried began to lighten in a way he hadn't felt in years. Helping her reminded him that his worth was never measured by wealth or status, but by the care he gave freely. For Celine, that roadside moment cracked open a truth she had avoided, that all her achievements meant little without connection, without love grounded in humility and trust. In the days that followed, their lives crossed again, through dramatic gestures but through small, intentional steps. Celine found herself drawn to the quiet rhythm of Arvin's world, to afternoons spent at the park, to laughter that didn't need applause. Arvin, cautious but hopeful, allowed himself to believe that life might still hold room for unexpected joy. The sunlight seemed warmer, the days gentler, as two paths, once separated by circumstance, slowly found their way back toward each other. If this story has touched your heart, if it reminded you that love can wait patiently and kindness can bridge even the widest distances, please take a moment now to like, share, and engage with this video. Interaction keeps these stories alive and reaching those who need them most. Before the ending, we have one special request for you. Please comment below and tell us whether you believe first love ever truly fades, or if it simply waits for the right moment to return. Under the open sky, with no spotlight and no audience, Arvin and Celine learned that the most powerful turns in life often happen quietly, in daylight, when one tired soul chooses to stop and help another. And sometimes, in fixing what is broken for someone else, we find our own hearts finally repaired.